toughest guard that you found to defend?
Well, I would start off with a guy named Allen Iverson. And the reason that I start with that, Kevin, the reason I start with Kevin is I just saw the back of the jersey all the time, so I remember Iverson clear as day. But if I went deeper, I would tell you guarding the Hall of Famer Mitch Richmond at a time when he was playing for the Sacramento Kings. They would run an offensive set, much like for Reggie Miller, multiple screens by a bunch of guys who were big and strong. That was not good for me to try to fight through those kind of screens. But if you gave Mitch Richmond 8 inches, 2 points.
And Richmond was strong and had bulk to his body.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me.
Yeah, I can see the bruises. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Holiday. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's DiVincenzo in at the guard position.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Lopez. Good on the three-point shot.
Good soft hands there from Lopez. Efficient in the catch-and-shoot motion.
And here are the Nets. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Here's Giannis. James Harden picking up that last basket. And Antetokounmpo lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
He's a hard guy to guard everywhere on the floor, but more than anywhere else, Giannis can get you in the paint. That's where he lives.
Now, here is Irving. Taken away by Holiday. All alone, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Quick, active hands. Holiday knows a thing or two about collecting some steals.
Irving passes to Aldridge. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Brook Lopez.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
First free throw is good. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's. Great, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When it's falling, well, we saw him give OKC 56. This man can take over.
Both free throws good from Aldridge.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Middleton on the wing. Loads it up for Giannis. And stolen by Aldridge. Durant against Middleton.
Well, he's professional in everything that he does. Durant recognizes that opportunity and turns pro.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. The three-pointer off the mark. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. 3-point lead. Harden's shot is good.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Irving. Here's Antetokounmpo. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here is Harden. He's coming off a 37-point game against Golden State.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Thanks, Kevin. I asked him which part of their offensive scheme they feel confident in, and he said, no surprise, outside shooting. He told me our guys can flat out kill it from deep. So we're going to try to get that dialed up early on. We will see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. You know, hard to create spacing without the threes.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Can they get it? And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar-level game.
And, you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
Free throw good. Giannis. The starting gate, opening night in the NBA. Brent, what are you most looking forward to?
I just like to see who it is that, in terms of their competitive spirit right now, is coming out of training camp hungry. Let's see in the next couple weeks which team jumps out and which coaching staffs have done a great job preparing their team coming out of camp. Now, we know that teams can fall off, Kevin. The talent will catch up. Other veteran teams may get themselves back into a rhythm. But coming out of training camp, how much more together are teams, and teams that have made changes, what are they playing like?
What's their chemistry? Exactly.
Let's find out how they're going to play this year.
Now here's Griffin. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And it's sent back by Lopez. Here's Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Harden the pass to Durant. Rebounded by the Bucks. Holiday finds Middleton. Low block shot on the way, and it's Antetokounmpo with the bucket inside. Antetokounmpo's got 5 now.
That's another area where Antetokounmpo is looking better and better. The catch and shoot jump shot.
Here's Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
First free throw is good.
I feel like Kyrie is just never afraid of the challenge in front of him. Tougher the situation, seems like the tougher he plays.
Both free throws good for Irving.
Now you could tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
The pass to Lopez. The dish now to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Off target from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Left side, Griffin. From deep. Offensive rebound, Nets.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Here's DiVincenzo. The rebound by the Nets. Harden the pass to Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Hard not to like Blake Griffin when he's doing things like that, looking to throw it down every time around the rim.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Giannis. The fader. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Nets leading by 6. Dishes to Irving. kicks it to KD. Harden outside, 6 to shoot, and it's off from three-point range. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, and it's Giannis picking up the assist.
Well, great floor awareness as Antetokounmpo has a sense for when the D has overcommitted or shifted his way, and then he finds where his teammate is open on the floor.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Holiday. Down low, Antetokounmpo goes straight through the defender for the dunk, draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. And it wasn't too long ago, Brent, we were wondering what Giannis could do if he bulked up. Well, we don't have to wonder anymore.
Yeah, I don't think we need to wonder about an MVP in the league. The curious thing, Kevin, was last year after winning that award, Giannis coming out and talking about he's only at 60% of his potential. Can you imagine what's coming down the line if he realizes the other 40? He's something else.
Free throw good. Giannis. Brent, offensive versatility all the rage now. Which guards do you think do the best job of generating offense with their back to the basket?
I don't know so much as these guys are playing with their back to the basket, Kevin, so much as they're finding ways to get the ball without a dribble at about 15 feet away from the basket. So one dribble, they're at the rim.
Right.
They're very effective at the mid-range. Chris Paul and DeMar DeRozan have had tremendous efficiency from those areas on the floor. So those are the kind of players that put some pressure on your defense because they're starting their offense so close to the basket, and they're effective with which they do it. Not on the post, not on the perimeter, and they're finding ways to be impactful.
And checking out the stats for Aldridge, he's coming off an excellent season. 18th in rebounding, 18th in blocks, and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And like you said, one of the better rebounders in the league last season. He displayed a tireless work ethic that I think really rubbed off on the team.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. Bucks passing it around. Here's DiVincenzo. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Irving surveying the floor. And Chris Middleton pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups. So maybe just a step too far. That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Irving passes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Middleton outside. Outside Holiday. From past the arc. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Taken away by Holiday. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Aldridge.
Well, we're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Now, here is Irving. Pass to Harden. That shot off the mark. Holiday with the defensive effort. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Brooklyn trailing. Now, here is Irving. Harden outside. Lets it go from deep. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance.
Giannis drives in.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Outside Irving. Pass to Harden. Over Holiday. Harden missing again. The Bucks shooting it well so far today, guys. They've connected on 48% of their shots. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Aldridge finds Irving. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
A good jumper with long arms, and it's that size that LaMarcus knows all that well. Doesn't want to give up any easy baskets.
Milwaukee in the lead. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, plays like that demonstrate why Giannis last year was the MVP of the league. He makes his impact in so many ways.
There's 38 seconds left in the first. Outside Durant. There's the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Giannis has got his 6th rebound on the night.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter. Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Harden against Holiday. Harden with it. 13 points in the game. Clock at 6. From the top of the key. And that one hits back iron. It'll count. The shot comes out. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bucks lead by 7. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Bucks, Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Antetokounmpo out there with Ilyasova. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard. Here's Dinwiddie following the basket by Chris Middleton. On its way from Irving for two, and that one's on target from the wing. Irving's got 6 points. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's DiVincenzo. And Durant sends it back.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Nets trail by 7. Here's the break. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spill, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
And the shot goes down. 6 points for him.
Well, Kevin Durant, over the past couple seasons, has been in the top 5 as the best mid-range shooters in the league.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to rattle.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Dinwiddie's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 7. For 3, Middleton. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, Middleton hovers around that 40% mark from downtown in his career. It's a good-looking shot there.
And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Dinwiddie. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Well, there's Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
This is his first free throw of the game.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
2 shots.
That free throw missing. You know, Brett, we know guys love really jawing at each other. What was your criteria for issuing a double technical for trash talk?
Yeah, in today's game, it's kind of like it could be a whisper
right.
or a wink, you know, the way that they look at it.
It's both sides, doesn't it?
And they just try to curtail anything that could escalate, Kevin. That's really what the referees are doing. As soon as they see some kind of body movement or see guys starting that way, they want to cut it off before anything else happens. So the criteria is a little bit confusing. Sometimes I like to see them getting after a little bit.
Now here's Durant. He's got 6. Dinwiddie outside. Inside, Aldridge. Good D by Williams.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's DiVincenzo. Aldridge is covering. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Dinwiddie finds Irving.
Come get it.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. Now, he doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. And Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much. And the pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Outside Matthews. Here's Middleton. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
It's not his best night from the field, but looking for other ways and finding them so he can chip in. This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
DiVincenzo passes to Ilyasova. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
No good from Irving. Milwaukee leading by 8. Here's DiVincenzo. 10 points for him. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And Middleton kept working and working, did not quit on the play, and that forced the defense into a foul. Well, Chris Middleton's an interesting story. I remember when he signed his first extension and talking to, at that time, his head coach, Jason Kidd, that Chris was dealing with living up to the contract. I think after that first season went by, he settled back down. It got him into a position to earn this second contract. And now he knows where he belongs. He knows how important he is to the Milwaukee Bucks and their continued success and striving towards a championship for the city.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Lopez is checked in. Middleton hits them both. And for Middleton, he was drafted in the second round by Detroit. Brent, they sent him to the G League, which he says was the turning point for him.
Well, I think he just got hungrier and realized there was a self-awareness part of this that he needed to grow, and he needed to maybe adjust some of his work habits. Went from an overlooked second-round pick to an NBA All-Star, Kevin. I would call that great focus. And now he wants to be a consistent performer on a nightly basis to lead this team to championship level.
Here's Williams. Following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Now here's Irving. He's covered closely, and he makes that one.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Passes it to Williams. Down low. Here's DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And last season, he made good on about 3 out of every 4 free throw attempts. And last time I checked, I think that's 75%.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Warriors in San Francisco. Yep, that one goes in there. Harris has got his first points of the night.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's covered by Irving. The 11-footer. That shot missing.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Dinwiddie kicks to KD. Excellent D there from Williams.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Dinwiddie wide open. And the 3 off target. Bucks leading by 6. Here's DiVincenzo. lays it up and banks it in. DiVincenzo's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, and you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Pass to Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Now, there's some explosiveness inside Kevin Durant. He shows it off there.
Pass to Williams. The Bucks working the ball around. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Misses the three. Nets trail by 6. Outside Durant, 16 feet away. Jump shot is good. Durant's got 10 points.
That's more like it, rounding into form after a very, very difficult first quarter.
Here's DiVincenzo, guarded by Jordan.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now here's Durant. He's got 10. The tray. A second chance effort. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Well, he might be an aging veteran in the NBA, but DeAndre Jordan is still terrifying for defenders when he's going up for the alley-oop.
Well, he's such a great target still on the roll situation. You combine his length and athleticism now with the know-how and his tenure in the league, and DeAndre Jordan still can be an elite finisher on the inside.
And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've held a 12-point lead early. Kicks to Williams. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. And again, unable to change momentum here. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's KD. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And at this point, there simply is no doubt that Kevin Durant is one of the great shooters to ever play the game. The only question is just where on the all-time list will he land when we talk about the unstoppable scorer.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And with Durant, perhaps the most amazing part, he can have quiet nights, Greg, of 30-plus points.
Kevin, his scores are just so easy for him that you forget you aren't supposed to see 7-foot sharpshooters doing it. He can score from anywhere in any fashion and can hold his own with any player in history in terms of how unguardable he is.
And it was debated for a while, but after last season, Brent, the consensus now seems to be that Kevin Durant is the best player in the league.
Are you putting me on the spot here, Kevin? I mean, I think that's unfair. But if you want to talk about, maybe recency bias, it's the fact that LeBron didn't play a lot of games last year, and the situation that happened in Los Angeles allowed Kevin Durant maybe to get a little bit more shine for what he was doing with the Golden State Warriors. I think that you and I would take either one of them.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And he might not be a household name just yet, but Joe Harris is one of the game's true dead-eye marksmen. You can make the case he's the most underrated shooter in the league.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Great showing for him last season. 11th in assists, 13th in steals, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish, always had his head up, looking for the open man. Maybe not the most famous beard in the league, but Joe Harris's beard last year, Greg, drawing some notice in the NBA.
The lumberjack look belying his feathery touch. Good size and strength, enabling him to play the small forward position when needed.
Now here is Holiday, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Here's Connaughton, passes it to Middleton. And the Bucks miss again.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Durant, he can't get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Outside Williams to the paint. Lopez passes to Connaughton. Back to Lopez. Irving against Holiday. 5 on the clock. Trying to get something going. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Harris with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Here's Irving. And the layup is good.
Timeout.
Irving's got 18 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Griffin's checked in for Durant. And James Harden has subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. They need this. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
It just keeps coming at you. Giannis has so much energy, and when he's this aggressive, he is just a dynamite offensive player.
Now here's Dinwiddie. 23 points for him the last game against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Now here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by DeAndre Jordan and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo, those long strides and then fearless in his attack.
And it's Jordan atop the key. He dishes it to Griffin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And for Blake Griffin, always a great outside shooter for the power forward position, Greg, but he's added range the last few seasons.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen Griffin go from a guy who might take 1-3 a game to someone putting up about 6 a night. The results have been there for him as he shoots a respectable rate from beyond.
The first one falls.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Well, he's one of the more popular players in the NBA in terms of fan support. They just love Blake Griffin's charisma.
Pass to Middleton. Three-pointer. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists in the game. Dinwiddie against Holiday. Harden up top. He's got 13. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Harden's got 16.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now, Giannis. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for Brooklyn. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what was your plan for tonight?
I was trying to get assists in the beginning, and just having a good time out here. Got it going a little bit. Enjoying myself.
Okay, Kyrie, we'll see you in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He had 18 points, 3 assists, and 1 rebound. He has bounced back nicely from what was a tough night for him in their last game. Judging by that first half, he's back to his old self again. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, your offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, you want to try to hold your opponent under 50% shooting. That has not happened. Defensively, they're allowing way too many giveaways. They need to do a better job of shutting down the lane, as well as closing out on shooters.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks
Goodbye,
for
folks.
joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. A 2-point game. We've got Durant. Irving is out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin. And it's Aldridge in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Here's Giannis. Pass to DiVincenzo.
Hey, yo, right here, baby. Watch the pit.
Another shot. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose, and it's good on the way-in. DiVincenzo's got it all tied up now for the Bucks. Feeds it to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, put some students in the classroom because that's exactly how you move the ball. Kyrie terrific at spotting the open man, and then you got to get it to him.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Jacks up a 3. DiVincenzo can't hit it. KD looking around. A beautiful reverse layup. Now it's a 4-point Nets lead.
KD gets down into the block and little shoulder shimmy and moves away from the defense. No way to get to that shooting window.
Here's Holiday. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 7 rebounds in the game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Harden's shot is good.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the middle. And the dunk by Giannis.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Irving passes to Harden. Back to Irving. Releases from 15. Again, the Nets for 2.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now here's Lopez. He kicks to Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
A great feed by the center. Lopez is a solid passer, maybe one of the better passing fives in the league.
Outside Irving. Here's Harden. That one doesn't drop. Holiday with the defensive effort. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Free throw good. Giannis.
Each year we get to see Giannis come back from a summer and what he's done to up his game. Get a little bit stronger in the weight room, be a little bit better ball handler, play a little bit more aggressively. The guy's competing to be one of the best players in the business.
Timeout called, the Nets. The 2K leaderboard provides us now with this list of last season's assist leaders. 5th is Drew Holiday.
Very few guys pass the ball better than he did. I mean, he didn't just have eyes in the back of his head. It's almost as if he had them on both sides, too.
Harden against Holiday. Harden outside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Greg, when you're discussing and comparing James Harden and what he's done these last few years, you have to do it on a very historic level.
He's going to go down as one of the best to ever play the game. His production is incredible, and the skill level really is groundbreaking. Easily the best off guard in the league.
The first free throw is good.
And the southpaw stroke of Harden is just beautiful to watch. When he's cooking, he's one of the more lethal scorers in our league.
And so he makes both from the line. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Now the pass to DiVincenzo. Harden against Holiday. Giannis outside. Giannis is double. 6 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. The shot, no good. Good D by Harden.
Well, with him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
From 12 feet out, KD Milwaukee with the bucket. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Deadly. From every spot on the court, Durant is both prolific and relentless.
Bucks trail by 5. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Middleton outside. And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Here's Griffin. The kick out to Irving. Passes it to Harden. Pass to Griffin. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Griffin's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets.
Griffin showing no panic on that possession right there.
To the paint. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. That shot by Griffin, no good.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. Brooklyn leading by 3. Aldridge finds Griffin. Now, here is Irving. Outside Durant. And then Durant with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He has 35. Inside. And Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Nets have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. Harden with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively, and he comes up with the deuce.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Giannis, and the layup's good off the glass. Giannis has got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Now here's Harden. He's got 24. That's tipped. And here we go. Holiday heading to the hoop. And Holiday throws it down.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
Now here's Irving. He's tightly guarded. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by the Bucks. Holiday's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from 3-point range.
The Nets with the lead. And Holiday throws it down.
That is a vicious dunk from Holiday there. When you give him room to run, he can take off just like that.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Nets have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good. James Harden. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Matthews, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. hits them both.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Now here is Holiday. 10 points for him.
That play happens because of the solid pass from Holiday.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Timeout called the Nets. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Tonight divided between the starters and the reserves for Milwaukee. Here's Jordan. He's got 5. KD finds Irving. Back to KD. Shot clock at 6. Left side, Griffin. Here's Jordan. Rebounded by the Bucks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside Holiday. It's rebounded by Durant. And KD's got the ball here for Brooklyn. They trail by 1. Griffin's shot is off. Antetokounmpo against Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. Last season, he played outstanding. He averaged about 26 points a game last year, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And he knocks down the first one. One falls, so he hits both of them. Nets trail by 3. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Durant's got 20.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Irving against Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Here's Lopez. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch 5. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal.
And the first one drops. And Lopez bold enough to give himself a nickname.
Yeah, well, what was it? Splash Mountain or something like that? I guess he's earned it with the work he's put in on his outside shooting. More and more centers these days shooting the 3-ball.
And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. Lopez hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Down low, here's KD. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And here's Holiday. He's got 10. Giannis outside. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. A chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. Nets trail by 3. Irving double team. Claxton, nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Holiday surveying the floor. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo on the follow.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Irving passes to Harden for the tie. That one's not going to go. And Milwaukee the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Antetokounmpo. And against the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
So hard to stop down low. Giannis gets around the basket, and it feels like within 8 feet he's going to dunk just about anything.
He's had 7 tries at the line, made 5. Dinwiddie's checked in for the Nets. So it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. 6-point game. Pass to Harden. Takes the 3. The rebound by Holiday. Holiday's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power,
hammering down the 2-hand slam. Dinwiddie kicks to KD. Will it go? And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Wesley Matthews picks one up.
For a spindly guy, Durant has such great body control. Hard not to foul him when he carves his way in that deep.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. That's good from Durant.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Durant hits them both.
And the all-star Kevin Durant, a slender, quick-footed forward. He's added a bit of physicality and defensive presence to his game the last couple years.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 10. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Here's Giannis. And oh, the blocked shot grabs it out of the air. Vince Holiday, the pass to Claxton. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 6 assists here tonight.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
First one falls for him.
And as a team, they're hovering around the high 80s from the free throw line. They've gotten better as the game has gone along, which is exactly what you want to see.
He's off on the second.
Such a terrific two-way guy. Drew Holiday isn't just an offensive powerhouse. He loves to play defense. I mean, loves it.
Bucks leading by 5. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Brooklyn's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And then Durant with the jam.
You know, with KD, there's just not a spot on the floor where once he gets it, you don't feel like he's confident and comfortable to score. Tonight, inflicting some serious pain.
Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo, and they double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Connaughton, guarded by Jordan. Here's Lopez, makes it off the glass. Lopez has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Lopez down on the inside, getting that soft touch to go.
Now here's Harden, not a lot of room. To the right side. Here's Dinwiddie. Off on that one.
Good defense from Holiday. I like when he uses his speed on that end of the floor, making the release uncomfortable.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Then it's Holiday, then it's Matthews, and it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard spot. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Harden outside. Here's Claxton. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Lopez dishes to Giannis. Here's Connaughton, and it's blocked by Jordan. Durant against Matthews. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Milwaukee leading by 3. Outside Holiday. He feeds it to Lopez. It's Durant with the drive, and then Durant with the dunk.
I'll tell you, Durant's ability to handle the ball at his size, impossible to stop on the drive once he gets that step on you.
9 feet out. And again, the Bucks miss.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now here's Dinwiddie to take the lead, and there's KD. That's good on the assist by Dinwiddie. And that's 31 points for Kevin Durant. The Bucks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Giving up a run here, can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a fourth? I'm not sure.
DiVincenzo's checked in, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to listen to what Mike Budenholzer told his team during that timeout. He said, we're getting some looks on the three, but we're not connecting. But don't get frustrated. He told them it's a game of ebbs and flows. Keep shooting with confidence. Guys?
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide-open jumper, just unable to do so.
And it's good for 2. And now a 4-point Nets lead.
And it's another James Harden special we're witnessing here tonight. I think this fella's got some game.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. To the inside, Holiday. No good again that time. Brooklyn leading by 4. Pass to KD. Poked loose. Here's Claxton, guarded by Holiday. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, determined that time to get to the rim, anticipating the pass, and a rim rocker.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The first. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. He's perfect from the line this time. The Nets on offense, stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Holiday against Harden. Lopez with the block.
Oh, that's out of there. Not a high riser, but Lopez using his frame, a smart block, if you will.
They recover it. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Outside Durant, the 3. Jordan trying to free himself up, and it's Durant, that time on the assist by Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Now here is Holiday. Down low. And got it! Another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Pass to Durant. And KD throws it down.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
So it's the Bucks now. After the basket by Brooklyn, DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
Now here's Durant. Inside, deflects the pass. Lopez with the steal. Pass to DiVincenzo. In the corner, Middleton with it. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. No good. That would have tied it. Nets leading by 3. Lobs it up for Jordan. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Middleton outside. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the fourth quarter. Really getting it done. KD passes to Claxton. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
That's attacking the rack. Antetokounmpo on the take and muscled his way in.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Harden against Holiday. Harden's shot is good. Harden's got 14 points here in the second half.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And Giannis throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now here's Durant. Off target with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez to tie it up. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 8 rebounds in this game. Stolen by Holiday. Back to Giannis. It's hauled in by Claxton.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
From the stripe. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Another one goes. Incredible. 60 points. This guy cannot be stopped.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Harden the pass to KD. Back to Harden. Fires from deep. The basket good off the assist from Durant. And that's now 35 points for James Harden.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Holiday the pass to DiVincenzo. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. 6-point lead. There's the lob to Aldridge. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. For three, Middleton tries again. Antetokounmpo, no good. Nets leading by 6. Griffin dishes to Aldridge. Griffin trying to get open, and Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Griffin.
Well, back to the basket. Sometimes more facing up is Aldridge. He excels right there down in the painted area.
Here's Lopez. Gets a very good look and converts.
Of all the action happening there, Kevin, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Irving passes to Harden. Passes to Aldridge. Lets it go from 14. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, that's a staple of Aldridge's game right there. He knows he's got the green light to shoot off the pass.
Holiday against Harden. Middleton for 3. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. To the middle. Here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Nets leading by 5. To the paint. And then Griffin with the dunk.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Here's Middleton, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Chris Middleton has been waiting for moments like that.
Irving with it. Lopez over to help. To the middle. Here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Giannis against Griffin. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton, and he gets it to go.
Staying confident in the paint. Middleton does a good job sinking that one.
Harden outside. Harden draws the double. Pass to Aldridge. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
Free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Interesting to see how LaMarcus Aldridge has embraced more and more of a leadership role with this team. He knows he has what it takes to guide this team to higher heights.
So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Griffin against Giannis. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Holiday with the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Griffin's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he lays it straight in. Griffin's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
And the aggressiveness of Griffin, always on the attack. Gonna love that tenacity, Kevin.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. Here's Irving. Kicks it to Harden. Lets the three fly. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
I think if I was coaching these guys right now, especially him, I'd tell him, you take one more three-point shot, and we're going to have some conversations here side by side. Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
Here's Irving after the basket by Milwaukee. Down low. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Irving. And the Nets lead by 9.
Well, though he spends a lot more time, at least in recent seasons, on the perimeter, Griffin's bread and butter still can be around the rim.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 9. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And there it is for him. 66 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Here's Aldridge. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you go in there weak like that, and a guy like Giannis with his length is going to throw it away.
The shot, no good. Great D that time from Griffin. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The second chance effort, and the layup is up and in.
Yeah, offensive rebounds are about effort, and Blake Griffin showing it there.
DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. They get it back.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Now Irving. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, you guys were down early, but you came back. At what point did you take over the game?
I think we still came out a little flat at the beginning of the game, but, we got ourselves together, gathered ourselves, and we know that, in order to win games and championships, we have to come out and get stops. So that's what we did.
And that turned things around, DeAndre. Thank you. Kevin?
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.